We are go now as the lights have almost gone out. Well, they did go out in the end. And we've lost Dave already, unfortunately, but now we're coming down into turn 1 then. And let's see what's going on there. We've got all sorts of Bowden's flown up position. And look at this, that's a McLaren going on the inside. And look at this, turn 1 and 2 can be very brutal. It's very brutal. It's very brutal. There's a Red Bull going off there. Favre's out of the race. Favre's out of the race. He's had an appalling weekend, hasn't he? Favre's out of the race. So that's our the championship. The man who was leading the championship at the beginning. And that's Renzo who's off. Renzo is just recovering as well, and as we said, it's an appalling. And look at us on the outside is Fisher. He's on a terrible start as well, Fisher has, and he's dropped down the 13th position. He was showing some pace in qualifying. Everyone's dropped down. He's dropping down, and the championship leader's having some awful problems out there. The only Haas, and look, Exile's going to go on the outside at the moment. This is getting all very dicey indeed, isn't it? As Emerson, the championship leader's having all sorts of issues at the moment. So is Fisher, who's dropped down the 13th position at the moment. Murphy is also down as well. Yellow flag in free. Morris is out. Morris is out. We've also had contact. I think we also had contact as well. But where's Morris gone? Morris is oh, he's gone off with the. He's got. Oh my gosh! And that's Jonathan Cox. He's just coming in the pits as well. There's all sorts going on at the first lap here. And look at this. And he's going to go on the inside. Then coming down to the chicane. We've also got I think someone else there. It's right. And oh, beautiful. And he's through and up into 6th position. Emerson is now. And how much pace has he got? Can he get back through? And so we've lost 3 cars, and we've lost Favre, we've lost Jamie, and Grillsy is currently out of the race as well at the moment. But that's a Mercedes who is having a third position. Bowden is on a fantastic race out there at the moment in the Mercedes. He's doing a great job. Bowden is. He's showing some real pace in that Mercedes. Fantastic stuff from Bowden. Oh, Everson, who's off? Who's off? It's a Game Gang. He's got off the track. He's coming back on now. We're not sure what happened to Game Gang. He was right in the thick of action as well. Now he's dropping down. That's a big blow, isn't it? For the lead, good luck. Oh, bad, he's through. He's through for Sideshift. He's going to come back at him. No, yet, because Farshot takes the lead of the French Grand Prix. And absolutely flying, hasn't he? He was third on the grid. He's bowed his way up into the lead. But look, the winner has come back up. Wow. And he's through. He's back up into first position. Kind of Farshot go back at him. No, not quite. There's battle incredibly well. Fantastic stuff at the moment. And this is a great battle, isn't it? This is for the lead, remember. Simon Shifton again is second at pole position of his career. Remember, he won his first ever race in China, didn't he? This has been a very good season for Simon Shifton. Of course, he drove 2 races halfway through last season in Germany and Hungary. And now he's really showing what his potential in that Williams, isn't he? Really good stuff there from Silent Shift, and fantastic. Oh, but look at this! And Farshot is back through, and he takes the lead. And now, what is Silent Shift to do? He's going on the switching end. Is he going to be able to come back at him? Because the DRS is now Farshot's got the DRS, and of course he is called Baffle on next. He's borrowing his friend's gaming account at the moment, but he takes the lead. This is the first time we've seen Emerson in a bit of pressure. That Wishbone is trying to go for it, but no, not quite. But he will have he's going to have a lunge as he coming out of the chicane then, and coming down there, and you can see gaining again. And so look at this, and he's going to go. He's going to go on the inside. No, not quite. And look at this! Wow, amazing shot that is. I'm using that on my highlight reel. Fantastic. And oh, he's gone a bit wide there because Emerson's going to have a look on the inside. Is he? No, not quite. As you can see, but I think he's just showing his nose there. Look, Whitbourne's going to go on the outside, and Bowden the friends on the inside. Of course, Bowden a very defensive. He's going no way. He's going to go down. Look at that. That's brilliant. That's amazing. He's through. And Wishbone has gone on the outside. A fantastic manoeuvre there. And now Wishbone has got the pace there. Can't he stretch his legs because Bowden is still in the facility. We're on board. Oh, I thought he was going for it there. And they're very close there. That is amazing. Unfortunately, Favre did have the overtake of the season, but I'm wondering if that overtake from Wishbone on Bowden, that might rival it. That is a brilliant move. Oh, but look at this. Bowden is back through again. He is back through and back up into 2nd position. And so Bowden back up and say he's got a very pacey car, hasn't he? Brilliant stuff. Look at this. Emerson's all over the back as well. And Fisher is now starting to really get interest there. And Murphy is side by side with Exile going into turn 1, but we can't take our eyes off this battle here at the moment, because this battle is for all the marbles, or just about, because up for all the marbles is at 4.8 seconds up the road at the moment. It's interesting to see what the strategies are going to be, because Fisher is going for the 1 stop, Wishbone says he's going for the 2 stop. And look at this, he's going to go up and under. He is. That's a great move. Once again, Wishbone there sneaking through, and he's back up into 2nd position then. And now, but we remember Bowden's got a very straight, very slippery car, isn't he? Oh, he's going to go on the inside. No way. No, oh my gosh, he's off the track there. That was getting very tight, very dicey indeed. Wishbone's gone wide there, but he has the inside for the last corner. Emerson's on the inside. Emerson's on the inside. He's got a 3-second penalty. Emerson, and look, Fisher's just gaining on these guys. This is fantastic racing, isn't it? DRS unable again as they come into turn one. And look at this once again. Then is Wishbone is going to go on the outside. Is he? Wishbone is on the inside. He's back through again. He is back through again. Look, now the Alfa Romeo are joining the party at the moment. Stringy has dropped 2 seconds behind this pack at the moment. And oh no, he's gonna no! Oh, I'm closing my eyes. And somehow they get each other room. And oh, he's going. Oh, that's a great move. Oh no! And look, Emerson's gonna go through. Emerson's through, and he's up into second position. And Emerson's going in second position. It's getting all very dicey indeed. Oh no! That's not very good at all. And Fisher and Bowden have collected each other. A great old battle here between Exile and Laggy Racer. And this is the battle for 7th and 8th position. They're on medium tyres, so they're going for one stop, I believe. And look at this, Exile's gaining. He is through and up into 7th position here. And Laggy Racer there having a look, but Exile there has parked his car beautifully in the right place. Oh, Laggy Racer getting a penalty there. They're both going wide out turn 2. Oh, Exile is yeah, you can see the undercut has done a very good job there. Exile is now up into 11th position. Got a 2-second lead over Laggy Racer. Oh, Laggy Racer's lost it. He's lost it. And you can see he's just come out of the pits on cold tyres. He's done a Gerhard Berger, hasn't he? And unfortunately he's lit up the rears, but luckily there was no barriers there, so unlike Gerhard Berger, he's able to continue there. Talking to Tasty, Jonathan Cox is gone. Oh my gosh, that is a awful crash. That is a huge crash. That has to be a safety car. I doubt it will be, but that is vile. Because look at this, he's now coming into Lise here. I think it's Lise. I've been saying it. Oh, and Bowden there. It's just not getting any room until we're on board. And again, and these two touch again. And I think that we've got a bit of a war going on here. He's going to go for the under. He's up and under. He's through. And look at this, Bowden is hanging on. He's hanging on. Oh, and he's going to go back through again. And blimey, as oh, he's gone wide. Then this fish is going to go up and under. He is going up and under. Where is he? There he is. He's going to go on the outside. He is going on the outside. And now Bowden is returning back through at the moment. As this is very much elbows out between these two, isn't it? And what's he gonna do? He's now on DRS now. He's turning his doors up as well. Look at this. Look at the pace. Look at the pace. It's on the Alfa Romeo, and look, he's going for. Oh my gosh, that was a very late manoeuvre there from Bowden. And now Bowden's gone wide. He's going to go a switch back here. Fisher's back on the inside, and he's through and up into 7th position there. In the Ferrari, look at Wishbone gaining as well, and he's going to go on the outside because Emerson is going to go on the inside. He's on the inside. Look at this, just giving him a car's width. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this, he's on the outside again. He's going to try again, is he? Emerson is running out of road. Wishbone's got a 3-second penalty. That's a bit of a harsh penalty, isn't it? Bowden in 7th position. I feel he deserved more than that because he's had an absolutely brilliant drive, didn't he? Unfortunately, him and Fisher come together at this point here. Exile in 8th position. 9th position is Game Gang, also on his debut. Murphy is in 10th position. And look, Emerson is going for it. But Sonic is going on the inside. Where is he? Oh, and Emerson there just about just about staying in front now at the moment. And Jonathan Cox also got taken on lap 1 as well, so very difficult day as well for the Racing Point driver. And look at this, and now Sargent is going to go on the outside, is he? No, but he's going to go on the inside. Look, Emerson is going to defend the inside. Sargent is through. There he is through, and now he's forced Emerson wide. Emerson is back on board then with the Haas driver. On the final lap of the French Grand Prix, it's down to 5.5 seconds now. Wishbone is really hunting down Ryan Shot. I think it'll be too little too late. Is Emerson going to have a look? He's gaining. He's gaining. Is he through? Oh no, and how did they not touch? That is incredible. How did they not make contact in them? Contact has been around there. That is fantastic racing, really is. And now Fire Shot comes around the final corner, and in his second ALR race he wins the French Grand Prix. Fantastic. Wishbone finishes second in the Renault. He got a couple of penalties there. He's 9 seconds away. Silent Shifting is second. So Silent Shifting is second in the end. Wishbone is third. Emerson is worst finish of the season is 4th. Final classification then. So Fire Shot, who's a buff out today, from 3rd on the grid, and no penalties as well. Good stuff from the top 2. Fire Shot 1, 2nd position Silent Shifting. Good stuff from Silent Shifting. Not got him at 2nd in the end. Wishbone in 3rd position. An absolute epic battle between himself and Emerson. Really enjoyed that. That was awesome stuff. 5th position was Stringy. Brilliant stuff on his debut from Stringy. Bowden in 6th position. Fisher might be a story of woe in this race. Unfortunately, he is down in 7th position in the end. 8th position is Exile. 9th position is his game gang on his debut. Darren Murphy lost connection, unfortunately, which ultimately cost him some valuable points there, didn't it?